OCR Minute. Today we want to talk about our predictions for the Spartan National Championships, the U.S. Elite National Championships. We just looked at the point series about who's leading what. I think there's a couple discrepancies I feel like in the results because people like Ryan Atkins and his wife Lindsay Webster, they both sat out one of the races, so they're lower in the point standings. I'm all out of the picture. Look, as I talk, I'm slowly drifting up and thing. So they're lower in the rankings, but we all know, come Tahoe, come the World Championships, they're going to be in major contention to take the thing.
The last race is in Utah for the national championships.
That's right. That's coming up here in a little while.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, it's going to be a big deal. I think this is the year that Ryan Woods could do it.
Yeah.
He's the current leader. He has a 7-point lead on Kent. On Kent. And then Kent and Killian have a 7-point gap in between the two, right? So it's a close race for that. What's going to come down to is, hey man, who can climb that mountain and suffer the most? The championship is nothing like some of these other races.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that, it'll be at elevation. It'll have a double sandbag. It's going to have a bunch of very laborious obstacles. There are going to be just a series of heavy carries and things like that. And then on the women's side, I shouldn't say just on the women's side, on the men and the women's side, you're really starting to see some people that they don't mention in the live feed that are phenomenal athletes, that are top 10 people that you don't really hear their names. In the women's category, you got Timmy Braun. She's doing amazing this year and hasn't got a lot of real attention.
Yeah.
But she's from California too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's California. She's an incredible athlete, and of course, got our girl Alexandra Walker, local favorite. She's in 10th place in the point standings right now. There's a whole bunch of other great athletes you haven't seen right now, but they're doing phenomenal. I think Woods for the men. I think this might be Woods' time to take it.
Yeah.
He also has Killian. He wants that title back.
Yeah.
He's really pushing hard this time of the season. He's really starting to get back on his A game after this last win in Palmerton. Amazing performance. He managed to take down Woods, and Woods has seemed unstoppable, kind of like Rhea, until Rhea recently got an injury. I would have put money on Rhea to win this whole thing this year if it wasn't for her getting injured recently. We all, most of these races are mountain races. We all know climbing is her thing, like you were mentioning early. Whether or not it's a flat race, that's a whole different gig for her.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to who's faster on straights, obviously. But no one can climb like Rhea, and I really thought she was going to take it on that. So who are your picks for the guys?
Well, I think Woods is going to win it because even if he gets... But there's other elements of Cody Moe and Hobie Call in Utah, and so
that could upset the points.
Well, as long as Woods stays above the other people, like comes in third, fourth, and they could come in second. As long as Woods is not below 5th or 6th place, he should be okay in the winnings.
Yeah, I can't see him placing 5th or 6th.
Wow.
In a year that we're taking Woods, we think is going to take first place. I have a hard time to believe that he wouldn't at least podium.
Yeah, it's that elevation though. A lot of people don't, because
it hasn't slowed him down yet.
Yeah, I mean Big Bear slowed him down.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just the elevation.
Yeah.
But then Bacha is sitting in 3rd right now, so he could probably still be in the podiums. Kent is doing well. Killian, I think it will still kind of slide in somewhere. But I don't know yet, so we'll see how. Even though he trains at elevation, Atkins, he might just come out and try to beat everyone because he wants to show a statement that even though he's doing other race series, doing the longer events, he can still do the fast stuff and do that elevation. So.
Yeah. Not to mention too that now that Spartan has announced the $1 million prize.
Yeah.
First place at Tahoe.
Yeah.
First place in Iceland. First place in Greece.
Yeah.
And the whole trifecta weekend. now I recently heard in another interview, Albin, he's gonna come over, and he's gonna do the series. He's gonna go for $1 million.
Well, of course. I think
Who else has a better shot at it?
Yeah, who else is? I mean, everyone's gonna do it.
Yeah, you can have a bunch of people coming out that maybe even like, who knows if Hobie comes back. I mean, none of us ever believed Hobie was going to retire in the first place.
Yeah.
Right. He said that a bunch of times before, like, yeah, whatever, you'll be back.
Yeah, he could try it, but I don't think he'll do that 24-hour event. He doesn't like the code, I think, as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. Has he ever done like World's Toughest Mudder?
No, he has only done Spartan and some Atlas race, and I mean, Rugged Maniac won the other World Championships.
The Warrior Dash Championship too, where Max King won. Yeah, so we're gonna see that is going to upset the standings in Tahoe
and OCR Worlds. I forgot about that.
Oh yes,
2015
OCR Worlds. Yeah, it'll be that's gonna be cool. So that's definitely gonna upset the standings as far. These are just our predictions. We'll see how it goes on the women's side. I think my prediction would be I think
Lindsay's still gonna win it. Unfortunately,
man, I want to see Faye win it. I love Lindsay to death, man. She's such an amazing woman, such a fantastic person. So is Faye.
Yeah.
I think. I tell you what, recent pictures of her, Faye Stenning gets this look in her face, in her eyes. You guys can call me crazy on this, but when I saw it last year in championships, I said, oh, it's about to get real.
Yeah.
It's about to hit the fan. Faye's about to go hard, and she did.
Yeah.
She was in third place all the way to the end. Then she has the infamous slip on the Herculean hoist, and then Alyssa comes along, and she's a beast. Does a Herculean hoist like no problem, and gets her off the podium. Man, that was devastating for Faye. But she's been having that same look in her face and her eyes.
Yeah. And
I want to say Faye gets first or second this year there. I mean, sure, Lindsay Webster is always going to want to defend that crown and go for it.
And Susanna as well.
Yep, Susanna's going to come over from Europe. She's incredible. She's coming off the win at the European Spartan Championships. She said she's going to Tahoe. So see, you can do that. So I'll take Susanna. I'll take Susanna, Lindsay, and Faye. And I'd like to throw Alyssa.
Yeah.
I'd like to throw Alyssa in there too.
Miriam will be there too. I forget her last name, but
Boisset.
Yeah.
She's amazing. The pride of France. When you're watching that live feed for the Spartan European Championships, they all get so excited. Who's Miriam? Oh, the pride of France, and they go off and they get so excited. Yeah. Anyways, our OCR minutes turned into 8 minutes.
The longest one so far.
No one's watching anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone stopped after a minute and a half.
They're probably seeing the length of it. It's like,
that's not a minute.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Extended hour.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Let us know your predictions.